Big Nate, Attack of the Cheez Funk Breath by Lincoln Purse. Mrs. Godfrey, Nate and Teddy are passing notes in class. Thank you, Gina. I'm sure this note will be entirely appropriate for an academic setting. Ahem. Carry on, boys. And Gina, try focusing on schoolwork instead of ratting out your classmates. Greetings, boys. Hey, long day, huh? I'm beat. Hey, get that paper out of my face. Paper? Oh, this? This is actually a Valentine from the ultra-popular Mickey Walcott. I completely forgot I was holding it in my hand. Right. Oh, brother. You know, I should have guessed Mickey Walcott would give me a Valentine. I mean, the signs are right there. What signs? At the assembly last week, she made it a point to sit right next to me. Destiny, boys. It's called destiny. No, it's called alphabetical order. By that logic, I'm going to end up with Mary Ellen Popowski. I hate to burst your bubble, Nate, but Mickey gave Valentines to lots of kids. See? Yes, but does your Valentine have a smiley face next to her name? No. Ha! It has a heart. Ha. And a short note. Mickey wrote a note in your Valentine? What's it say? It says, Teddy, you're a great guy. Thanks for always making me laugh. And she signed it with a heart? Yeah, and some X and O's. You got X and O's? Tic-tac, totally romantic. Why Teddy and not me? Why did Mickey write all sorts of mushy stuff in his Valentine and not mine? Aren't I just as crush-worthy as he is? Let's break it down, people. First of all, I've got much fluffier hair. It's a comparathon. I don't get it. If it's Teddy that Mickey has a crush on, why'd she give a Valentine to me? Maybe she was being friendly. Did that ever occur to you? Maybe for no reason she decided to be nice. Not everybody is an overly competitive, self-absorbed jerk. That's good. I hate people like that. Yeah! Nate's driving me crazy lately. What do you mean? He's a walking ego trip. He's the most self-absorbed person I've ever met. Hi guys, what are we talking about? Me, right? We're talking about me? I can't take it anymore. This is perfect sledding snow. You guys wanna go to Cluffy's Cliff? No thanks. How come? I'm taking a break. A break from sledding? No. From you. Francis, where are you going? Dude, let him go. But what was he talking about? He needs a break from me? Why? He thinks that lately you've been, self-confident, self-reliant, self-assured, self-awesome. You're getting hotter and colder at the same time. What do you want? How come you said you're taking a break from me? Look, it's not like we'll never hang out again. I just need a rest. I'm gonna spend time with other people for a while. Fine, but I'll tell you this, Francis. You'll never find another me. That's the whole point, dibwad. There's no need to be verbally abusive, pencil neck. I hear you and Francis are on the outs. Yeah, he says he needs a break from me. Apparently, he thinks I'm self-absorbed. Answer this, Didi, and don't sugarcoat it. Am I self-absorbed? Like a sponge in a car wash. Actually, a little sugarcoating might have been nice. Maybe Francis is right to take a break from me. Maybe I really am self-absorbed. The question is, how do I change? By showing interest in other people. Ask them how they're doing. Ask them about their lives. Okay, then, how are you doing? Tell me about your life. 10 minutes later. And then in second grade, I can't sit with Nate, so who can I eat lunch with? There's the popular kids table. I could sit there. There's an open seat. I can slide right in and hang out with the big dogs. Right. Hi, Even. Mind if I sit here? With me? But you always sit with Nate. Not anymore. Oh, I get it. I'm your backup plan. How flattering. I'm the guy you turn to when you're sick of your real friend. I'll find another table. No, sit down. I'm desperate. You know, Francis, I always thought we'd get along great if we had the chance to hang out. And finally, the chance is here, now that you've dumped Nate. I'll be a way better best friend to you than he ever was. Can we finish lunch first? Let's talk sleepovers. Your house or mine? Now that we're besties, we should hang out after school. Yeah, sure. Let's do that sometime. Not sometime. Let's hang out today. Well, I have a guitar lesson this afternoon. Perfect. I'll come with you. You play the guitar? No, the accordion. We can do it. Hey, know what we should do? Take a selfie. Well, I guess. Awesome. Now we'll send this to Nate to let him know I'm your best friend now. Look, Even, I don't want to be a jerk. You're not being a jerk. You're just letting him know you've moved on. Moved on to where? Hashtag bromance. Send. Why is Francis eating lunch with Even? Well, clearly he'd rather sit with anybody but me. Yeah, but Even? Look, it's not my job to question Francis's choices. He's a big boy. He knows what he's doing. What am I doing? Wanna get matching tattoos? Heads up. What? Even, what are you doing? Duh, moving into your locker. What's wrong with your locker? Nothing, but now that we're BFFs, it makes sense for us to cohabitate. Be right back. I've got loads more stuff. What is happening right now? What made you decide, Francis? Decide what? That Nate's a jerk. I never said he's a jerk, even. Nate's actually a good guy. Yeah, sure. He's great. In a loser, not your best friend anymore kind of way. Noogie noogie. What is happening right now? Well, if it isn't Nate, Francis's former best friend. How's life, loser? Firm. Very full. You did the right thing dumping that jerk Nate. You know what he just did? He buried me in a pile of locker garbage. He could have really injured me. But did he care? No. He thought it was funny. Must not laugh. You don't seem to care much about the stunt Nate just pulled. Doesn't it bother you that he buried you in a pile of locker garbage? No, he's done that to me a jillion times. Being friends with Nate isn't for the faint of heart. But I'm not his friend, and neither are you anymore. Right? Even's beginning to bug me. You're thinking of patching things up with Nate, aren't you? Why do you ask? Because I'm your best friend now. He's supposed to be out of the picture. You can't hang out with both of us. You have to choose. Okay, Even. Okay, I'll choose. See ya. Hey. Oh, it's you. Where's your best friend? Oh, come on, Nate. Even was never my best friend. He's just some lonely, needy kid who glommed onto me because he's behind me, isn't he? Yup. I will destroy you. Listen, Even. Sorry if I gave you the idea we're best friends. But Nate's my best friend. He and I have known each other since we were babies. We have a bond. He's my best friend whether I like it or not. Still standing here, FYI. I mean, I'm stuck with him no matter how obnoxious he is. So you want to be friends again, huh? I never said I didn't want to be friends. I said I was taking a break because you were being annoying. I was being myself. What's so annoying about that? And by the way, this is one of those questions where I don't really want an answer. Too late. I have a list. Okay, Francis. Let's say, just for the sake of argument, that I can sometimes be annoying. What am I supposed to do about it? Stop being so self-absorbed. Pay attention to other people for a change. Hey, I pay attention to other people all the time. Aloha. Wrong kind of attention. Francis, I'm going to take what you said to heart. I'll try to be less self-absorbed. That would be good. Good? No, not just good. It'll be great. Because Nate Wright never does anything halfway. Except his math homework. Just let me copy your last 4 answers. Oh, the dynamic duo is back together, huh? Yup, we're buds again. Nate has promised to be less of an egomaniac. And Francis has promised to be less of a judgmental pinhead. I never said that. It was implied. Hey, check out this glamour shot. Who's that? It's me in 30 years. What are you talking about? I went to the Tech Expo yesterday. Some company was demonstrating this cool software. They take a picture of you now, and the software figures out what you look like when you're older. That's yours truly at age 41. Wowza. Wonder what you'll look like in 30 years? I try not to think about it. I withdraw the question. Hey, what's the deal with Knuckles and Peapod? It looks totally different. A new cartoonist is drawing it now. That's pretty common, isn't it? Like one cartoonist retires and another takes over? Yeah, but the new guy doesn't draw the same. The characters don't look like themselves. You'll get used to it. Dad, this isn't the kind of thing you just get used to. How do you feel if you suddenly looked different for no reason? Freaky, right? I can't picture it. There's a dance next week. We're going together. What? No, Kim. What about Chester? Chester and I are through. He doesn't understand me like you do. Understand you? The only thing I understand is that if I say no, you'll rip my lips off. I have other plans for your lips. Somebody kill me. Listen, Kim, we are not going to the dance together. Yes, we are. No, because, I already asked someone else. Who? She's right there. Is this true? Please do this for me. Didi, I was just telling Kim I can't go to the dance with her because I already asked you. Right? Winker winker. Right. Yes, you asked me. And oh, how happy I was to say yes. Yes, 1,000 times yes. You're faking. How about some eggs with that ham? Hey, I just realized something. It's April Fool's Day. You don't really want to go to the dance together. You're just joking. Good one, Kim. You will pick me up at 7. I will pick you up at 7. Mr. Rosa, I'm having girl trouble. Can I ask you for some advice? Well, sure, Nate. But are you sure you wouldn't rather talk to the school counselor? I mean, why me? Oh, because you're easy to talk to. Plus, you seem like a guy who's had problems with women. I'm so glad I can help. Nate, if you don't have feelings for Kim, I don't think you should go to the dance together. It's not fair to either of you. But I don't know how to get out of it. If I tell her I don't want to go, she'll be heartbroken. I was going to say break my kneecaps, but that too. I'm through with letting her bully me. I need to tell her to leave me alone, no matter how violent she gets. There she is. You do it. Shove. I'm not doing your dirty work, Nate. If you want Kim to leave you alone, tell her yourself. Okay, you're right. But first, I got to do this. Scripting. What do you want to say? No, writing my will. I'm leaving you my collection of Star Trek The Next Generation bobbleheads. Lucky me. Alright, Kim, you're going to listen to what I have to say. You and I are not a couple, and we are not going to the dance together. This is crushing. Which means you accept it, right? No, it means there's going to be a crushing. Uh-oh. Mr. Rosa, I did it. Nate, I took your advice. I told Kim I wouldn't go to the dance with her. I'm free, in a manner of speaking. Yet the optics aren't great, but I'm stoked. What happened to you? Kim stuffed me in a trash can. I spoke my truth, and she was shattered, absolutely devastated. Yep, it's gonna take her a while to recover from this. Found another date. Help me. Guys, this dance is going to be a booty shaking blast. I thought I was going to be stuck with Kim all night, but now I can dance with any girl in the 6th grade. Why would we dance with you when we can dance till the 7th and 8th graders? I hate questions like that. When does the booty shaking start? School picture guy. Wrong handle, amigo. Remember, when I'm rocking the tunes at school dances, I'm known as DJ Slow Jam. My specialty is soulful, sexy ballads to create maximum romantic impact. Then why are you playing Wheels on the Bus? I had a birthday gig earlier. Forgot to update my playlist. How come you call yourself DJ Slow Jam? All you're playing is fast songs. Patience, grasshopper. Patience. I play a bunch of up-tempo tunes while the night is young. I get the kiddos all hot and sweaty. And then I break out the big guns. Hello, my friend. Hello. What is this? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Neil Diamond. Cindy. Oh, hi Nate. Wanna dance? That depends. Which makes me look like a big loser, dancing with you or standing here by myself? Take your time. What do you think, girls? Ew. Zoe, wanna dance? Not if you want to dance super close. That's fine. We don't have to be super close. Okay, good. I'll stand here. And you go over by the snack table. I'm dancing with Zoe right now. Whatever you say. Oh, hey Kim. I see you can't find anyone to slow dance with. It serves you right. You could have danced all night with me, but instead you toyed with my emotions. Now I won't dance with you even if you begged. So the night's not a total loss. Just kidding. Get over here. Nice job, kid. You danced 10 songs in a row with Kim. Not by choice. Each time a song ended, I tried to break away. But the songs flowed together so perfectly. She kept dancing like it was all one song. That's why they call me Captain Crossfade. Then he played Morgan Wallen and everyone stopped dancing. Guess what, kiddos? Your book buddies are here. Peter, my boy, be gone. It's pointless for you to be here. I already lead at a genius level. Peter, Peter, Peter. Book party time doesn't have to be only about reading. It doesn't? Think of the next day as a chance for me to teach you some valuable life skills. Like money management, for example. Okay, so in this game, Philly's on the second night of back-to-backs, so I take Orlando and the points. Cripes. What's wrong, Chad? I don't know how to talk to girls. Oh, you've come to the right place. I'm an expert at talking to girls. But do they talk back to you? Do they ever? Ignore him, Chad. Step into my office. So you have trouble talking to girls, huh? Mostly one girl, Evie. Ooh, you've got the hots for Evie? Does she like you? That's the thing. I can't tell. I mean, yesterday she told me, Chad, you're so cute. That's great. Then she patted me on the head. That's not great. Girls are no different from you and me, Chad. They enjoy being complimented. So as an icebreaker, just tell Evie something you like about her. Well, she's got a great set of teeth. They look like piano keys. Maybe don't open with that. So that's how to do it? You just walk up to a girl and give her a compliment? Yup. Everybody loves to be sweet-talked. What's this? Mrs. Shipolsky, you look absolutely ravishing today. Goodness, be still, my heart. But she's like 80. 80? It works for all ages. Oop, this Evie. Awesome. Go get her, Tiger. I don't think I'm ready. Sure you are. Now's the time. Seize the moment. And remember, start with the compliment. Shove. I like your shoes. Nate, I did it. I talked to Evie. Details, Chad. Give me details. I complimented her just like you said. I told her you have a pretty smile. And what did she say? She said, "Aw, thanks, buddy." She called you buddy? She sure did. Chad got bodied. Ouch. Sorry, dude. Ding dong. Hi, Mrs. Godfrey. I'm selling candy bars to raise money for the chess team. And I'm sorry, Nate. I'm afraid I can't help you. How come? As a teacher, I mustn't show favoritism toward any school organization. I always say no to fundraising appeals like yours. It's a matter of principle. Principle? Yeah, I get that. So, I guess you won't want everyone to know that last week you quietly donated $20 to Gina's clog dancing club? I did my homework. There's the first time for everything. Thanks for coming along, Graham. Caddying for Dad is pretty boring. It's nice to have company. This will be fun. I've never seen golf played in person before, only on TV. This won't look like what you've seen on TV. I bought 3 dozen balls. Hope it's enough. Tap. Ah! Hit it, you wuss bag! This is where I point at or only on the practice screen. I thought golf was supposed to be quiet. Here's where I see if all my work at the driving range has paid off. I've spent the last 2 months retooling my swing. Click. Once a tool, always a tool. Oh dear. I don't know much about golf, honey, so I hope you won't mind if I ask some silly questions. Of course not, Mom. You can ask me anything. Okay. Why did you say you got a 6 on that last hole when you really got a 9? Busted. I'm playing horrible today. What am I doing wrong? You keep hitting the ball into the trees. Good feedback, Graham. Well, I like to be helpful. That's the worst round of golf I've ever played. What a wasted day. You could look at it that way. Or you could be grateful for the chance to spend time with 2 people who love you very much. Plus, I have ginger snaps in the car, so stop complaining. Go, Graham. On safari with your host, Chip Chipson. Greetings, friends. We're joined today by behavioral scientist Senna Lott. Hi, Chip. What's our destination, Doc? A school dance where we'll observe the behavior of 6th grade males. Aha, I see them. Notice how awkward they look, Chip? Why aren't they dancing, Doc? At this stage in their development, they don't know how to interact with females. Instead, they stick together, trading stale movie quotes and giving each other noogies. Wait, one of them is breaking away. Egad, he's approaching a pod of females. Ah ha ha, ah ha ha ha, ah ha ha ha. This is why it's dangerous to leave the pack. I didn't want to dance anyway. Hi, mister. Do you have any yard work that needs doing? That depends. Got any references? What are references? A list of people who attest to the fact that your work is of the utmost quality. Uh-oh. Define utmost. That's the 3rd house in a row that asked us for references. What's the big deal? We're offering to do yard work, not open heart surgery. Yeah, well, people are weird about their lawns, bro. Remember that lady over on Elm Street? No. You might of her garden gnome. Oh, yeah. We'll keep her off the reference list. Why is everyone asking us for references all of a sudden? We don't need to prove ourselves. They can't make us jump through their hoops. Our work speaks for itself. I think that's the problem, dipwad. Let's be our own references. Eliminate the middleman. Hi, Mrs. Bailey. We're wondering if we could use your name as a reference. Remember us, Nate and Teddy? We raked your leaves and trimmed your hedge last fall. I've blocked the memory of those horrific, traumatic elements from my mind. So that's a no? Let's bounce. Hi, Mr. McIntyre. Could we use you as a reference for our yard care business? Certainly, boys. I'd be happy to tell anybody all about what he did to my lawn in vivid detail. One might even say graphic detail. One might even say, never mind. Gramps, it's me. Hey, can Teddy and I use your name as a reference for yard care business? If anybody calls you, just say that we're responsible. We do good work and all that jazz. You'll do it? Great. What do you mean you want 10%? Power move from Gramps. Hi, mister. We're selling raffle tickets for our team and... Ah, you play baseball. Yup, anyway, the tickets cost... Are you good? Is he good, Specs? Specs? Can you hit a curveball? I'll bet you can't touch my curveball. It's my best pitch. Tell you what, if you can get a hit off me, I'll buy all your raffle tickets. Deal. When's the last time you threw a baseball? Thursday. I'm the reigning MVP of the Parks and Rec Old Timers League. How many swings do I get? Probably 3. And greetings, lads. Oh no. Are you on another one of your Sherlock Holmes kicks? Kicks? This is no kick, old bean. I am investigating a crime. This is deadly serious business. And nothing says deadly serious like a plastic bubble pipe. Quite so. I'm investigating a case of thievery, chaps. An item belonging to one of our classmates has gone missing. What kind of item? You tell me. What? Hold it. Am I a suspect? I'm not at liberty to say. Wait a minute. Here's the scoop, boys. Chad can't find his watch. It was in his backpack and now it's gone. Why was it in his backpack instead of on his wrist? I don't remember telling you it was a wristwatch, Francis. Or shall I call you person of interest? Nah, he's not that interesting. What about you, Teddy? Where were you when Chad's watch disappeared? Me? I was in social studies. Can anyone confirm that? Yeah, you can. You were there. You saw me. I'm afraid I didn't, old chap. I was asleep in class. Always a good quality in a private eye. I'm adding you to my list of suspects. Oh, brother. Nate, you're being ridiculous. You can't honestly think that Teddy or I stole Chad's watch. I'll admit it's not likely, but stranger things have happened. Said the kid in the Inspector Gadget Halloween costume. Hey, who's the dork in the cape? Great news, Nate. My watch wasn't stolen after all. I thought I put it in my backpack, but it was in my pocket all along. Jolly good. Another case solved. But the detective work goes on. There are other thefts I must investigate. Excuse me, but you've stolen my heart. Ew. There, Miranda. Good as new. Yay. Aww. Isn't this sweet? Nate Wright is playing with dolls. Snicker. Maybe I'll put this on Instagram. Click. I'm not playing with dolls, Randy. Yeah, he's helping me. Miss Shirley needed surgery. Snort. Surgery? What kind of surgery does some stupid doll need? Pow! We replaced her farm filling with the ball bearings. Let's put this on Instagram. Click. Buzz. Mrs. Godfrey, there's a fly in the room. So? It keeps dive bombing me. It's affecting my ability to concentrate. Yes. Hello, fly. Goodbye, laser focus. Buzz. There it is. See? Nate, for heaven's sake, it's a fly. Not just any fly. It's one of those big noisy flies. It's distracting. See? The whole class is watching him. For my next trick, I'll perform a double barrel roll. Buzz. Ooh. Nate, sit down at your desk and ignore the fly. I can't. The buzzing is making me crazy. Even when I can't see the fly, I can hear it. Imagine what it's like to listen to an annoying whine that never stops. Gee, I'll try. It goes on and on and on and on and... Mrs. Godfrey, can I try to swat that fly? No. But this is war. It's us versus him. No, it isn't. It's an insect, Nate. It doesn't even know we're here. Sounds like it's time to buzz the tower. Zzz. Class, please stop paying attention to the fly that's buzzing around the room. Zzz. We can't let an insect disrupt our buzz. She swallowed it. This is awesome. Huck to Mrs. Godfrey spat at the fly. It's still alive. It's still buzzing around. That's one tough bug. Fly, fly, fly. Fly, fly, fly. I'm so ready for summer. Okay, gang. Code John has a few words to say. You bet I do. You scrubs were asleep out there today. You know what I see? A complete lack of team spirit. You know how we fix that? Nicknames. Giving each other nicknames is a bonding thing. It makes you feel closer to your teammates. When I played ball, my whole team had nicknames. Our catcher was Bear, our shortstop was Slinky. What was your nickname? Take a guess. Godzilla? I've heard suffering together can make a team closer. Zip it, Chad. Run! Coach Calhoun isn't here today, scrubs. He's at a professional development conference, which means he's probably learning about all kinds of hippy-dippy activities that have nothing to do with physical fitness. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a stinking gym teacher. Now line up! This isn't good. You think? Alright, soldiers. Time to put the physical back in physical education. That sounds like you're going to make us run wind sprints all class. Ha ha. My hair is sweating. Sprint to the foul line and back, then sprint to mid-court and back, then sprint to the opposite foul line and back, then sprint to the opposite baseline and back. Repeat that 10 times. Any questions? Yes. Can we take breaks to throw up? Any questions is just an expression. Start running. Card John is running us into the ground. I'll put a stop to this. Feeling dizzy, pulse is weak. Aren't you a member of the drama club? Nice acting, Meryl. For his information, I'm the president of the drama club. Chad, we've been sprinting for half an hour. Yeah, and you're not even sweating. Aren't you tired? Not at all. I must be on a runner's high. I don't think you can get a runner's high from doing wind sprints. What did you have for breakfast, Chad? 3 power bars and a liter of Mountain Dew. Why? God, John, I got a floor burn. A floor burn? Or temporary inconvenience? Okay, sure. Temporary inconvenience. Anyway, can I have a band-aid? Just drop some dirt on it. We're indoors. Not my problem, cowboy. Mr. Galvin, I was just in the library looking at an issue of Science Monthly, and I read a fascinating article about sleep. Oh, turns out it's super important, especially for kids. Yes, that's well documented. The article said kids who don't get enough sleep have all sorts of problems and illnesses and stuff, and that the more sleep students get, the better they do academically. I'm sure that's true. Do you agree? Oh, absolutely. Awesome. I'll be over there. As cripes. Guys, look. We can take naps now. Guys, I need your help to break a really bad habit. What habit? Oh, come on. You know what it is. I've struggled with it for a long time. I mean, isn't it obvious? Not to me. Me neither. I suppose I do keep my flaws well hidden. Not really. We're just having trouble picking one. Here's the deal. I want to break the habit of eating too many Cheez Doodles. I'm obsessed with them. I eat them even when I'm not even hungry. I eat them until I feel sick. Cheez Doodles are crushing my spirit, warping my soul. Plus, they give you Cheez Funk Breath and orange fingernails. Okay, Nate, Teddy and I will help you kick your Cheez Doodle habit. Thanks, guys. The first step is to confiscate his supply. Okay, well, I've got some here in my backpack. Got a bunch of in my locker, few more in my gym bag, and a secret stash in my underwear. Tell you what, let's throw those away. Now that we've confiscated all your Cheez Doodles, what do we do with them? Eat them! Get them out of my sight! I don't even like Cheez Doodles. Crunch, you will. No, I won't. Munch, munch. Yes, you will. Boing. Yes, I will. Told ya. What's up? I'm watching Teddy eat Cheez Doodles. Munch, munch, munch. Because it's helping me build up my resistance to temptation. If I sit here long enough, I'll get rid of my Cheez Doodle cravings once and for... Just let me lick the powder off your fingers. Ew. I've decided trying to give up Cheez Doodles cold turkey is too tough. I need to do it gradually, like a smoker who chews nicotine gum, you know. Instead of Cheez Doodles, I'll use something else to satisfy my cravings. That explains the 12 bags of bugles. They're extra good if you dip them in peanut butter. Munch, munch, munch. Come on, Chester. Blow it right by him. He can't hit, kid. He can't hit. You got this, Chester. You're the man. He can't touch you, kid. You own this guy. In the books, Chester. Put him in the books. Just throw strikes where we trust your stuff. Put past him, big fella. Right down the pike, Chester. Right down Broadway. He's all yours, kid. You're way ahead of him. He's no batter, no batter, no batter, no batter, no batter. With pepperoni, sausage, onions, and extra cheese. And you want it delivered where? Last day of school. Got any pranks planned, Nate? Every year, people expect me to come up with all these epic pranks. They want me to keep topping myself. It's a lot of pressure. So, you're not doing any pranks? I didn't say that. There's a python in the faculty bathroom. Alright, class, settle down. Yak, 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 yak. I've had just about enough of these prank day shenanigans. Bubblegram for Mrs. Godfrey. Please retire. Signed, the Youth of America. Cripes. Ah, 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 ah. People, this prank day nonsense is getting completely out of hand. There will be no more of this. Delivery for Mrs. Godfrey. One super stretch XL girdle with turbo tummy tuck action. Ah 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 ah. Sign here. Nate, someone has removed all the trophies from the display case and replaced them with a life-size photo of me in a bathing suit at a Jimmy Buffett concert. That's awful. My point exactly. I mean, Jimmy Buffett blows. Come along, Nate. I'd like to speak to you in my classroom. I'm not sure how you're doing it, but I know you're behind all these prank day hijinks. There's a mime in my non-chair. I'm speechless. Students and teachers, my apologies for all the noise a few moments ago. Someone was apparently able to remotely trigger the smoke detection system in my office, which in turn activated the overhead sprinkler system, resulting in a refreshing shower of Diet Sprite. It was 7-Up, but whatevs. The pairings for this experiment are posted on the bulletin board. Looks like you and I are partners, Kim. Ah, well played. What do you mean? Obviously you asked Mr. Galvin to put us together. No, Good plan. Working side by side can be very romantic. But we mustn't give in to our flaming passion during class. That would be inappropriate. Instead, we'll meet in the gym later. We can make out under the bleachers. Now, let's get to work. Step 1. Turn on Bunsen burner. Light my fire. How do I switch to homeschooling? Hey, there's Nate. Huh? I thought he said he was hanging out with his grandparents today. That's what he told me. Then what's he doing here? Good question. Here's another. Who's the girl? I don't believe this. Nate's got a secret girlfriend. We don't know that. Maybe she's just a friend or a family member. Maybe she's his cousin. Not his cousin? Holy cow! Major PDA. What is happening right now? If Nate's got a girlfriend, why hasn't he told us about her? Maybe he's being modest. No, seriously. Modest. I crack myself up. Come on, Francis. Let's go meet Nate's girlfriend. No, wait. Maybe we shouldn't. I mean, he must be keeping this relationship a secret for a reason. Maybe there's something, wrong with her. She is letting him rub sunscreen on her back. So she may be mentally unbalanced. If Nate has a girlfriend we didn't know about, what else is he hiding? He could have a whole different set of friends. He could be leading a double life. Nate? Nah. To lead two lives, you've got to have a life to begin with. Good point. Hey, Nate's looking over here. He's staring right at us. Friends of yours? Never seen him before in my life. Nate! Dude, what are you doing here? We thought you were gonna be at your grandparents' house all day. Are you blokes talking to me? Blokes? You're interrupting our snogging session. Nate, how come you've been ignoring us? Didn't you see us waving at you? Yes, I saw you. But why would I wave to a couple of bloody strangers? And the name's Nigel, gents. I've never heard of this Nate fellow. Hi, guys. Gawk! What? What are you clowns babbling about? Look! Do you notice anything unusual about this person? Think hard, genius. He has weird hair. Look at him, Nate. Can't you see it? See what? The similarities. Nigel here is an exact duplicate of you. Yeah, the two of you are like twins. Identical twins. What? This guy looks nothing like me. You guys are nuts. This kid and I look nothing alike. Agreed. I'm much better looking. Dream on, Pinhead. It's true, mate. You're a hot mess. I'm a mess? What about your hair? What about your nose? What about your teeth? What about your skin? Nate is literally his own worst enemy. Why am I not surprised? I don't care what you think, Nate. You and that Nigel kid were dead ringers. I guess it's true what they say. We all have a doppelganger. What's a doppelganger? A twin. A double. No way. There's only one me. And you're looking at him. Batter up? Hi, Stan. Hey, Nate. Give me some intel, Stan. Tell me what pitch is coming. What? Why would I do that? Because we're friends. We've known each other since preschool. Yeah, but come on, Stan. You remember preschool, right? Oh yeah, I remember preschool. Good. So what's coming? Doof. You pour dirt in somebody's chocolate milk one time, and 8 years later it comes back to bite you. Nate, Wanna come over to Chats? We're gonna hoop it up. Nope. How come? I'm eating. So, take a break. I can't just take a break, Francis. I have to finish the bag. Dude, you're that hungry? No, I'm not hungry at all. Then why? Because I have to keep eating them till they're gone. But what? I just do! Change your plans, Chad. We're doing a Cheez Doodle intervention. Chomp chomp snarf snarf. Ah, the 4th of July fair. Hey, look who's here. Who? Where? There, in the bug costume. So it's a dude in a costume. So what? It's not just any dude. School picture guy. Cripes. School picture guy. Since when are you a bee? Shh, quiet kid. We can't act like we know each other. I have to stand character. If children suspect that I'm not really Buzzy the anti-litter bug, it'll spoil the magic. Move it, bug boy. You're blocking the cotton candy booth. Magic spoiled. School picture guy, how come you dressed like, Buzzy the anti-litter bug? But last year you were Looney the balloon sculptor. They hired a new balloon sculptor. He calls himself the Michelangelo of balloon art. The man is insufferable. So he's got an inflated sense of himself. Nick nick. Well said, amigo. Fist bump. So, do you like being Buzzy the anti-litter bug? Not really. At least when I was a balloon sculptor, I was doing something creative. In this gig, all I do is remind people not to litter. It's a miserable experience. But you look so happy. That's called being a pro, kid. I'll bet that costume's hot, huh? School picture guy? It's beastly. I'm dehydrated, dizzy, and awash in my own perspiration. Sounds nasty. That's not the worst of it. Have you ever tried to use a porta-john while wearing a giant foam head? Not recently. One thing puzzles me, kid. You can't see my face inside this bee costume. How do you know it was me? Pat pat. That stung. Up close and personal with your host, Biff Biffwell. Folks, today I'm talking with the newly minted substitute teacher, Madeline de Ormat. Can this wait, Biff? I don't want to be late. Goodness, you seem eager to please. Yes, this is my first day as a sub. Have you always wanted to teach? Absolutely. But your resume says your last 2 jobs were dog walker and apprentice barista. Well, yes. But those are only temporary. My real passion is molding young minds. She says that now, but how long will her youthful idealism last? 15 minutes. Piff. Yo, sub, can we have class outside? Mister, hey, you dropped your wallet. Oh my goodness, thank you. That kind of honesty deserves a reward, I'd venture to say. Unfortunately, I'm pretty much tapped out, so nothing says I owe you one like a senior discount Jiffy Lube punch card. I don't have enough tickets left to ride the fire breather. Me neither. Will you let us on for 2 tickets instead of 4? Sorry, dude. No can do. Would it help if I sweeten the pot by offering you a senior discount Jiffy Lube punch card? Not in the least. As pot sweeteners go, that stank. Nice work, Nate. Trying to bribe your way into the fire breather with the Jiffy Lube punch card. Hey, what's wrong with the little bargaining? Nothing if you've actually got something of value. Well, what kind of stuff do you guys have? 12 cents, a paperclip, and a piece of bubble gum. I've got a Timberscat merit badge and a bag of bullion cubes. Who walks around with bullion cubes in his pocket? You never know when they might come in handy. 4 tickets apiece. That'll be 12 total, gents. We're a little short. But what if we offered you some mouth-watering bullion cubes? Beef bouillon? No, chicken. So close. I can't believe I'm saying this, but next time, bring a variety of bouillon flavors. I can't believe we spent all our money already. Hey, this is my boss from Classic Comics. Wayne, can I get an advance on my salary? Mumble, 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 mumble. He reminded me of the fact that I'm an unpaid intern and worth every penny. Dang it, I really want to go on this ride. You can. You need tickets? I have plenty. Clearly we are a match made in heaven. Come, my sweet. We'll cling to each other as we go hurtling through time and space. Yeah! It's hilarious that this ride is called Primal Scream. Nice throw. Ooh, do I? Wait, hold on. I knew I had... it's a gum wrapper. Nothing. I've got nothing. Yeah! Nothing worse than having no money when the ice cream truck goes by. Such suffering. Sob. Nate, would you walk Spitzy? I have an all-day meeting at work. Sure, Mr. Astis. How about taking him over to the dog park? I think it will be good for him to spend time with other dogs. I heartily agree. Meow, ruff, ruff, hee hee, woof, hee hee. Here we are at the dog park, Spitzy. Plenty of room to run, lots of friends to play with, and look, there are water bowls everywhere so you can keep hydrated. Shove! Or we could just buy a Gatorade on the way home. Slurp, slop, slop, slurp, slop. Go ahead, Spitzy. Go play with the other dogs. Otter boy, have fun. Show him what you're made of. Woof! Yip, yip, yip. Woof! Grrr! Yip, yip. Some remedial work may be called for. Yip, 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 yip. Isn't this fun? I come to the dog park every day. And I don't even have a dog yet, but I'm getting one as soon as I can afford my own apartment. What kind do you think you'll get? I love all dogs. I'd gladly take any of the dogs that are here today. Except maybe this one. Spitzy, you idiot. I bring Jasper here all the time to chase squirrels. He's come so close to catching one. Has your dog ever caught a squirrel? Dramatic flashback. No. Listen, Spitzy, if the big dogs make you nervous, go over there. That's a special area where all the little dogs hang out. None of them will bully you. Snap, whomp, crunch, wham. Whimper. That's one tough Shih Tzu. Here's reason number 218 why dogs are better than cats. Oh goody. Dogs generate romance. And how do they do that exactly? Think about it. Dogs need to be walked. Cats don't. While you and Pickles are just sitting here, Spitz and I will be at the meeting, people. It's only a matter of time till we run into a turbo hot girl who says, "Ooh, your dog's cute," which leads to conversation, which leads to mutual attraction, which leads to romance. Case closed. Your dog smells like rancid mayonnaise wrapped in a used barf bag. Worf, she has a point. Your cat is adorable. What's the matter, Miranda? A mean boy took my ball. Oh, want me to help you get it back? No, you pinhead. I don't care about the stupid ball. I want you to help me plot my revenge. That sounds about right. Go on, move. I want you to help me get even with that mean boy. But what can I do? Duh, you can beat him up. Why would I do that? Why? For the cause of justice. And because if you don't, I'll break your kneecaps. Let's stick with justice. Listen, Miranda, fighting is no way to solve conflicts. I'm not going to beat up some little kid just because he took your ball. I never said he was little. He's actually huge. He's twice your size. You could have mentioned that earlier. Also, I told him you're a black belt in karate. There he is, the boy who took my ball. Hey, jerkface. My friend here is a black belt in karate. He's gonna bury you. Actually, she's exaggerating. I don't know a thing about karate. Although I have recently been binge watching Cobra Kai. Take him down! Listen, kid, I don't want to fight you. Yeah, I took this girl's ball, but it's not hers. She stole it from my front yard last week. It's my baby brother's favorite ball. He was really upset. I know how he feels. Well, it was just sitting there. Miranda, you stole this ball? I didn't steal it. I borrowed it. Hey, if you want to play with this ball, I'm happy to let you borrow it. Just ask. Please let me borrow your ball, or I'll rip your lips off. She's new at this. My, how lovely. Oh, well, thank you. I mean it. You're very talented. That's kind of you to say, but I'm just a beginner. I was looking for a hobby to enjoy, and painting seems to suit me. I enjoy all subjects, but seascapes are my favorite. There's something about the ocean, the way it keeps changing. Yes, and you've captured its grandeur. You really have. Who's the kid? No idea. That looks like Scooter Briscoe. Who's that? Just a friend from high school. Well, not a friend exactly. I mean, other people seem to like him, but he was never really my, he and I, we didn't, You were bullied by a guy named Scooter, weren't you? I was bullied by a guy named Scooter. Well, it's Marty Wright. How's it hanging, big guy? Hi, Scooter. Wow, you really need to slap a fresh coat paint on that house, cowboy. What's the name of my painter? The guy's the best. He's painted all my properties. The main house, the guest house, the beach house, the ski chalet. What, Who's this, alright? Is this your boy? Yes, this is my son, Nate. Scooter Briscoe, kid. Your dad and I go way back. Yep, I knew him when he had more hair and less gut. Har har. Oof. Har har? Remember how scrawny you were back then? Womp. Bring. Oop, gotta take this. It's my stockbroker. Seeing Scooter again takes me back to high school. He's the popular senior, and I'm the lowly sophomore. Wait, he's older than you? 'Cause he looks younger. I know. Like, by a lot. I know! Yeah, let's buy a couple hundred shares. Get in on the ground floor, you know. Okay, Howie, got to go. I'm chatting with an old friend from high school. What? Does he have any money to invest? If you knew him, you wouldn't ask. Ouch. Dad, you just let that scooter guy walk all over you. I know. But what can I do? Once a blowhard, always a blowhard. Besides, all his snide comments are only words, and words can't hurt me. What about when he called you Homer Simpson with a beard? That stung a little. Come on, Chester, you're the man. Just throw strikes so we know you can. Hey, that rhymed. He can't hit it, there's no doubt. Strike this clueless batter out. Blow it by him, mow him down. He's no threat, this guy's a clown. The dude swings a baseball bat like a constipated cat. He's a loser, he's a dud, you're a winner, you're a thud. Sheer poetry. I'm getting a headache. Coach, how come you keep doing this? Coaching Little League? It's rewarding. I enjoy seeing my players improve over the course of a season. What if I told you that statistically speaking, our team actually got worse with each game? I'd ignore you and go home and binge watch Ted Lasso. Good strategy. Well, gang, tough way to finish the season, but it was a good year overall. 4th place in a 7-team league isn't half bad. Actually, yes it is. 4th is the midpoint between 1st place and last, so almost by definition it is half bad. Somebody hand me a bat. I'm just trying to be specific. Francis, how come you're such a buzzkill? Yeah, you make 4th place sound so lame. I was just pointing out that we finished in the middle of the pack. As a team, yes. But some of us had moments of individual brilliance, like my performance against Vanguard Vinyl Siding. By performance, do you mean filling your mouth with an entire bag of Big League Chew? Rookie mistake, Francis. It was 2 bags. I'm not saying our season was awful, but it wasn't great either. We won 10 games and we lost 10 games. You can't get more mediocre than that. When I was little, anytime someone said mediocre, I thought they were saying meaty yogurt. Great insight, Chad. Thanks for sharing. I was like, yogurt with the meat? Yes, please. And our team batting average with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. Francis, why are you so obsessed with stats? Because stats help put the season in context. I can't imagine baseball without stats. I mean, can you imagine school without grades? 10 minutes later. No, grades? We may have to carry him home. So I reminded Francis that my batting average was better this year than it was last year. But of course he just had to point out that in high leverage situations, it was actually worse. It's Little League. How high leverage could a situation really be? I just said the wrong thing, didn't I? That's bad parenting. I am so glad I'm shopping for school supplies with you instead of Francis. What's wrong with Francis? He's obsessed with Office Smart. He sniffs the erasers. He caresses the notebooks. He doesn't realize that shopping for school supplies should take like 10 minutes tops. Right, Didi? Right, Didi? Does this pencil case match my eyes? Didi, since when are you obsessed with school supplies? I'm not. Not like Francis. But I'm obsessed with fashion. On the first day of school, I want to flash some style. I mean, I can't be seen carrying a dorky backpack like this. That's the same backpack I have. Well, right. For you, it's fine. Didi, you've been looking at binders for half an hour. I can't help it. They're all so blah. Wait, here's one. With the tie-dye motif. It's hip. It's quirky. This binder is so totally me. It stands out from the crowd. It's one of a kind. But there's a pyramid of them right behind you. I'm ignoring the pyramid. You're buying that notebook? What's wrong with it? Well, color-wise, it's just not very special. So what? One color's as good as the next. I don't care what color my notebook is. Then how about something with pizzazz? Pink is so hot right now. I care what color my notebook is. I'm not buying a pink notebook, Didi. Pink is a girl's color. Oh, please. Pink is for girls, blue is for boys. Ask anybody. I will. Excuse me, do you think this notebook is too girly for him? Not at all. It really brings out the color in his cheeks. You're absolutely right. Cripes. I can't believe Nate Wright, of all people, is hung up on some dumb rule. What rule? The rule that says boys don't do pink. You're caving to conventionality. Okay. You win. I'll buy the pink notebook. A bold, fashion-forward statement. I draw the line, though, at the strawberry shortcake pencil sharpener. But it's so cute.